The Power of Now, a deep dive. Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now is a profound exploration of mindfulness and the power of living in the present moment. At its heart, the philosophy teaches that much of human suffering comes from identification with our mind, our thoughts, past regrets, and future anxieties. Tolle's philosophy suggests that by stepping back and observing our thoughts, rather than identifying with them, we can break free from this constant cycle of mental noise. The power of presence. Tolle emphasizes the importance of connecting to the now, which he defines as the only true reality. He argues that being present allows us to transcend ego-based consciousness, where identity is shaped by external accomplishments, failures, and self-imposed limitations. The illusion of time. Tolle challenges our perception of time, advocating that focusing on past and future creates an illusion that distracts from living fully. Instead, he proposes the idea of psychological time, which disconnects us from our inner peace. By rejecting this, we can tap into a continuous sense of presence and mindfulness. Letting go of the ego. According to Tolle, the ego is the mind's attachment to past narratives, stories, and worries. He suggests that identifying with these thoughts leads to a false self. To overcome this, one should become an observer, letting thoughts come and go without attachment. Freedom from pain through acceptance. Accepting the present moment as it is, without judgment or resistance, is key to living a fulfilled life. Resistance, he explains, is a root of emotional suffering, and acceptance of the now brings inner peace. Practices of mindfulness and meditation. Tolle incorporates mindfulness techniques to help listeners tune into their inner stillness. Practicing awareness of the breath, sensations, and surroundings creates space between the mind and the self, allowing deeper connections to reality. Practical wisdom. Tolle's philosophy offers tools for handling daily stresses. When you face a challenge or feel overwhelmed by anxieties, recognize the voice in your head as separate from yourself. Engage with the present. Appreciate each task, each breath, and each experience as it unfolds. Rather than seeing yourself as your thoughts, become the observer of those thoughts. In The Power of Now, Tolle presents a simple yet transformative message. The secret to a life of peace and fulfillment lies in the present moment. By practicing mindfulness and detaching from the mental patterns that hold us back, we can experience the fullness of each day with a clear, centered mind. Learn to observe your thoughts. Lesson. Tolle teaches us that we are not our thoughts. Rather, we are the awareness observing them. By detaching from your thoughts, you can reduce stress and anxiety. How it helps. When you feel overwhelmed, take a step back and observe your thoughts without judgment. By simply acknowledging them, you'll find yourself less attached to the emotional weight they carry, allowing you to make clearer, more objective decisions. Anchor yourself in the present moment. Lesson. Living in the now means fully experiencing and accepting each moment as it is. This reduces worries about the past and anxieties about the future. How it helps. Try focusing on your senses in moments of stress. Listen to sounds around you, feel the texture of objects, or notice your breath. This practice keeps you grounded, reducing overthinking and helping you enjoy what's happening right now. Release the need for external validation. Lesson. Tolle suggests that our ego constantly seeks validation, recognition, and praise. By letting go of these desires, we become more content and self-sufficient. How it helps. The next time you find yourself seeking approval, ask if it truly adds to your sense of self-worth. Releasing this need brings a sense of peace and allows you to be more authentic, unburdened by others' opinions. Embrace acceptance over resistance. Lesson. Resistance to what is causes suffering. Acceptance means allowing situations, people, and experiences to be as they are without trying to control them. How it helps. In moments of frustration, try saying to yourself, "This is how it is right now, and that's okay." Acceptance does not mean passivity, it means letting go of futile attempts to change what is outside your control. This mindset is particularly helpful in reducing emotional stress. Practice conscious breathing. Lesson. Breathing exercises anchor us to the present and are a simple way to quiet the mind. How it helps. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a few deep, conscious breaths. Focus on the inhale and exhale, feeling the air enter and leave your body. This practice can bring you back to the present moment, reducing stress and helping you find calm amid chaos. Discover inner peace by letting go of time-based thinking. Lesson: Tolle advises against constantly focusing on the past or future, as it pulls you away from the peace available in the now. How it helps: try limiting how much you dwell on what might happen or what could have been. Instead, focus on what is. If you're working on a project, be fully immersed in it, rather than worrying about the outcome or comparing it to the past. Recognize pain as temporary and transformative. Lesson: Tolle believes that pain and discomfort arise when we resist what is. By recognizing that pain is temporary, we can learn to accept it and allow it to transform us. How it helps: next time you're experiencing emotional pain, try observing it without judgment. Acknowledge it, understand it, and accept that it's part of your journey. This attitude can lessen the pain's intensity and provide insights into personal growth. Practical application: Tolle's teachings can help you find calm in difficult situations, let go of regrets, and stop worrying excessively about the future. Incorporate his ideas gradually. Practice daily mindfulness. Observe your thoughts and remind yourself to accept each moment as it is. Over time, these practices can lead to a more peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling life. Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now offers a spiritual philosophy that goes beyond traditional religious frameworks, inviting individuals to explore the essence of inner peace, presence, and awareness. Here's a breakdown of the core spiritual teachings in Tolle's work and how they guide us to a deeper sense of self. Spiritual philosophy from The Power of Now. The essence of being. Philosophy. Tolle describes being as our true essence, beyond the mind, thoughts, and physical form. It is the pure, unchanging presence within each of us, often referred to in spiritual traditions as the soul or spirit. Being is eternal and not subject to the fluctuations of time and space. Spiritual insight. When we connect with this deeper essence, we experience a sense of unity with all life. We are reminded that we are more than our thoughts, emotions, or roles. By embracing being, we discover a profound, unbreakable peace that transcends life's challenges. The illusion of the ego. Philosophy. Tolle identifies the ego as the false self, a construct of thoughts, labels, and identifications with form. This ego constantly seeks validation, fears loss, and creates suffering by separating itself from others and the world. Spiritual insight. By recognizing the ego as an illusion, we begin to dissolve its hold over us. We can step into a state of awareness where there is no me or mine, but rather a shared experience of existence. This shift can bring about compassion, unity, and a release from endless striving. Surrendering to the now. Philosophy. The concept of surrender doesn't mean resignation or giving up. In Tolle's view, surrender is the deep acceptance of the present moment as it is, without resistance or judgment. This surrender brings us in tune with the flow of life, aligning us with its natural rhythms. Spiritual insight. When we surrender, we stop fighting life's circumstances and allow events to unfold as they will. This surrender to the now allows for a profound sense of freedom and tranquility as we trust that everything is happening for our highest growth and spiritual evolution. Inner stillness in the space of awareness. Philosophy. Tolle suggests that within each of us is a silent, still space beyond thought, an awareness that simply is. This space, which we access in moments of presence or deep meditation, is our gateway to spiritual consciousness. Spiritual insight. The more we connect with this inner stillness, the more we realize that life itself is not a series of experiences, but an ongoing state of awareness. This is a peaceful space, untouched by external circumstances, where we can witness life from a place of clarity, calm, and pure love. The oneness of all life. Philosophy. Tolle emphasizes that everything and everyone is interconnected in a vast, invisible network of being. By quieting the mind and releasing the ego, we start to experience a sense of unity with all life. Spiritual insight. This philosophy cultivates a deep sense of empathy and compassion. We recognize that the separation we often feel from others is a mental illusion, and in truth, we are all part of the same consciousness. This realization can transform our relationships and foster a more compassionate, interconnected way of living. Transcending time through presence. Philosophy. Time, according to Tolle, is a mental construct that distracts us from the eternal now. By letting go of our attachment to past and future, we access a timeless dimension within us. Spiritual insight. When we live in the now, we tap into a dimension of existence that feels timeless and limitless. This state of presence connects us to the eternal essence of who we are, offering freedom from fears, regrets, and the limitations of linear time. Living the spiritual philosophy. Tolle's spiritual teachings encourage us to look beyond daily concerns and see ourselves as timeless beings with a shared essence. Embracing these principles brings us closer to inner peace, spiritual awakening, and a profound sense of love for all life. By quieting the mind and nurturing awareness, we reconnect with the true self that lies beyond the physical, leading to a life of purpose, presence, and unity. Enjoying the present moment, as Eckhart Tolle emphasizes, involves truly engaging with life as it unfolds, free from worries about the future or regrets about the past. Here are some practical steps and insights to help you embrace and savor the present. Steps to enjoy the present moment. Practice mindfulness. What to do? Focus on your senses to ground yourself in the moment. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, and textures around you. Benefit. This sensory focus brings you out of your thoughts and into a direct experience of life, enhancing appreciation for what's happening now. Embrace a beginner's mind. What to do? Approach each experience as if it's the first time. Even routine activities, like eating or walking, can feel refreshing when you approach them with curiosity. Benefit. A beginner's mind opens you up to new perspectives and increases enjoyment in even the simplest tasks. Let go of time-based thinking. What to do? Remind yourself that the present moment is the only reality. Instead of rushing or planning what's next, allow yourself to slow down and immerse in the now. Benefit. Letting go of future-oriented thoughts relieves pressure and makes each moment feel richer and more enjoyable. Accept things as they are. What to do? Practice acceptance by observing what's happening without wanting it to be different. Whether it's a traffic jam or a quiet morning, embrace it without judgment. Benefit. Acceptance frees you from frustration and helps you experience peace, making it easier to find joy in the present. Focus on your breath. What to do? Whenever you feel your mind wandering, take a few deep breaths and focus on the sensation of breathing. Benefit. The breath is a natural anchor to the present moment. This practice centers you, calming both mind and body. Engage fully in activities. What to do? When doing any task, whether it's work or leisure, give it your full attention. Resist the urge to multitask. Benefit. Fully engaging in one activity at a time creates a flow state where you lose track of time and feel deeply absorbed and satisfied. Express gratitude for simple things. What to do? Notice and appreciate small moments, like a warm drink, a comfortable seat, or a pleasant view. Benefit. Gratitude for little things nurtures a joyful mindset and makes each moment feel more fulfilling. Mindset shifts for present moment enjoyment. Release the need for control. Enjoying the present is easier when you let go of trying to control outcomes or others. Trust that things will unfold as they're meant to. Savor impermanence. Realize that each moment is unique and will never come again. This awareness makes it easier to appreciate the now. Shift from doing to being. Instead of focusing on productivity, try simply being in the moment. This shift opens up a peaceful, accepting state where joy flows naturally. In essence, enjoying the present is about bringing your awareness fully to the now, accepting it without conditions. By practicing mindfulness and gratitude, you can deepen your experience and savor each moment with a clear, open heart.